this song. Yeah. Just happens to be on the right. Good job. It's the first time you picked one up.
Strung down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around.
Hey everybody. So good to see so many people out there on the live stream tonight. We just landed in Austin, picked up by the very able Steven. Hey Steven. And we turned on the radio, 100.1, and it's our favorite Wilco song. Good sign and bodes well. And we want to invite everybody in and around Austin to join us tomorrow. We're going to be at Schultz's Beer Garden at 6 to 8. We're going to have a beer. Yes. Amy says yes. And we're going to just get a chance to hang out and enjoy one another's company and be with the folks who made this possible. Great people of Austin, Texas. So come and see us tomorrow. We're going to have some special musical guests. Amy and Cynthia are going to give you a preview of, can we get lighting on the back? There we go. There's a spotlight. So Amy, tell us a little bit about what we can.
Is coming to play tomorrow night, so it should be amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool. So there's music, there's beer,
and so much love. It was awesome flying in and just people that were on our flight, people that were meeting us in the airport. Just lots of love.
I met. So this is one of the great things about travel. We're getting off the airplane, and I met Eric Sorensen. I don't know if you know who that is, Amy.
He's a professional surfer.
He's a professional surfer, but he was not just a professional surfer. He was one of these guys who mastered surfing, skateboarding, and snowboarding, and was also I think a pioneer in the aerial arts of surfing. So launching from the wave and then doing stuff up in the air. So he had, I think he came up with the Indy 540, which is a backside up in the air 540 degree spin that this guy did. No, he told me that. He's like, so when you're a member of Congress and you passed a bill, like that would be your big deal. It'd be the Beto O'Rourke bill of whatever. And he said, for me, it was the Indy 540. He's like, I created that trick. So I sent it to my friend Carter, who's a surfer, who lives out in California. So we want to see you all tomorrow at Schultz's Beer Garden. You'll be able to meet Steven, who is, of anybody on this campaign, the most interesting man on the campaign. And was just with us recently in Charleston and Columbia. Where else did we see you before that? Maybe Iowa? Atlanta, New Hampshire, just everywhere. Drives a van much better than I ever drove it. Folks ask why I'm not driving so much anymore. It's because Steven is so good at driving. And Amy and I, very grateful to everybody who came out to meet us in Miami. We had our friends Candace Quarles, Seema Lajavardian. You had Gina Hinojosa, who was amazing. Marvin Pendarvis, who was extraordinary. Monica Rodriguez, Bonnie D'Amico from El Paso, Melissa and Charlotte O'Rourke, also known as mother and sister. And then a lot of great people watching from home, and watch parties across the country sending in a ton of what's that?
Barry and Sarah, who won the contest. Yeah, they're awesome. Barry had spent a whole month in El Paso block walking during the Senate race, so they were super excited to win that contest.
That's right. Yeah, very cool to see them as well. And then we met a lot of new friends, just people we hadn't met before. So had a good time last night, and then this morning did some of the morning shows. How much did we sleep last night? Maybe not much.
I think you slept less than an hour.
Very little.
That's probably also why it's a good thing you're not driving.
Yeah. But we're really grateful for everyone who was a part of that. We haven't had a chance to see tonight's debate because we were on the plane, but we're looking forward to getting the recap. Maybe somebody can send in some thoughts. Cynthia, I don't know if you have this up on your... Oh, you can't because you're using...
I have it up.
I don't know if we want to take a question too. We're like 4 minutes from the hotel, so...
Well, people are saying they're very proud of you for yesterday, but
Oh.
a lot of that coming through. A lot of highs to Amy and Steven.
They like you already,
Steven.
Steven?
Doing in Austin tomorrow. So just in case some people did not hear what we're doing in Austin, Beto.
We're going to be at Schultz's Beer Garden at 6.
That's right.
From 6 to 8.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, they're happy that the live streams are back. I have had a lot of requests for live streams. You miss it. They say, you know what, watching the town halls is cool, but they also want some more of this.
Okay, you got it. More live streams.
Oh, and then
We'll have the kids with us next
Oh.
week, so you'll have
Can you
some
go
interesting
in,
live streams.
Amy? Can you go into the plan next week, or do we want to reveal that now?
I think we're gonna.
Let's
well,
reveal it
I
now.
don't-
Let's
oh,
come on. Let's just do it.
Of where we're gonna be, or the specifics.
What we're going to be crossing Iowa in.
Oh well, I don't know.
Maybe
Well,
we're not
we'll
going
be
to
in
talk about that now. We were talking about getting an RV, which would be so fun, but we're not fully settled on it yet.
It was.
Tell me the
Molly's-
cons against the RV.
Yeah, I was worried about hooking it up to, to the sewer line.
Yeah, well, we could go to the bathroom at gas stations. I just think traveling in an RV would make it funner
well,
for the
that
kids.
was what Molly wanted to do in the whole Senate race. That was her one request, and it never happened.
When they were kids,
there were other requests.
they would call them house cars.
Yeah.
Well, I want to go on the house car.
our friend Swati is telling me to say hi. She's saying hi to you.
Swati, how are you? Good to see you. DFW for Beto, remember?
Yeah, they were
The most
amazing.
amazing force in North Texas. Maybe the most amazing force in Texas during the 2018 race.
They were awesome.
Absolutely amazing. Swati, good to see you.
Ellen Gavin is watching.
Yo, Ellen.
We love the signs, Ellen.
Ellen, I don't know if you saw the live stream earlier after we left Homestead, but we featured the sign that you're going to be bringing down to Clinton, Texas. And really grateful for all of your fierce advocacy and bringing in the creative arts to make sure that the story gets out to everyone across this country and really around the world about what's being done in our name in Clinton, Texas, as it was in Tornillo before, in Homestead, as it was at Dilley and Carnes and other detention centers, where we're basically locking up kids and separating them from their families and keeping them from being okay. And in some cases, it's not days or weeks, but months or even longer. So I'm grateful to everyone who's calling attention to that, and everyone that we met in Homestead, Florida today, who have been camping out. Amy writes,
I think it was 138 days.
138 days they've been camping out there, making sure that we all know what's going on. So grateful to everyone doing that.
I don't know. I know we don't have much time, but folks want to know about Steven.
Steven, give us the 2-minute Steven story.
I'm from South Carolina. I set up microphones for Beto, make sure the audio works, and that's pretty much sums it up.
Come on, man, let your life, some service.
I served in the Navy. I have worked in politics for a little over 10 years. I love traveling with Beto. I love hanging out with Cynthia and Amy.
Yeah.
Oh, Steven.
Chris is a celebrity now, so he gets stopped in the airport.
What's your favorite city?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay, you didn't even have to think about it.
He's still one of the last Southern gentlemen that I know. He is, sorry.
It's the light.
Yeah, Yes Ma'am and Manners, and Steven's amazing.
Yep.
Love Steven.
Yeah. Coming in on Austin, Texas. All right, everybody. We'll see you at Schultz's Beer Garden tomorrow. It is almost midnight. Is it really that late? It's almost midnight, so we got to get some sleep. But we're happy to be back in Texas. Happy to be in Austin. Looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow at Schultz's Beer Garden at 6 p.m.
That's right.
Come have a beer with us.
And you'll be in Houston on Saturday.
We'll be in Houston on Saturday, and we'll have more details on Bands with Beto in Houston. We want you to come out and join us. Amy, will you be having a beer tomorrow?
I will, but sadly I won't be in Houston on Saturday.
That's okay. We'll just focus on what we have tomorrow, which is we're gonna be together having a beer at Schultz's Beer Garden. Come join us 6 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see you there. Cynthia, good night.
Good night.
Steven, good
We'll
night.
see you there.
Amy, good night.
Come out.
Good night. Bye bye.